if you had one piece of advice for ECRs who are new to providing reviews, what would you say?
That was where the no came in. Don't do it. I am joking.
One piece of advice I would give to new reviewers is to leave your ego outside the process. The review process is not about you. The review process is not an opportunity for you to show how clever you are, or how you can, make devastating critiques of papers that have been submitted. That is not what the process is there for. Leave your ego to the side.
But you'll find that there are a number of websites, but Taylor and Francis has a set of modules, which I found really interesting and helpful myself in thinking through what makes a good review and, advice to reviewers. So they're really short modules, but they just give some advice to the steps of doing a review. I'll say my one. Read the abstract carefully and only take on reviews, particularly at this stage, which are of interest and within your range of capacity and knowledge.
So I'm going to maybe be a little bit redundant, but use this as an opportunity to really reinforce a point that I made earlier about being kind. Reviewing should be a process where authors receive meaningful and helpful feedback that helps them to make their work better and facilitates a more publishable scholarship. But that would probably be my biggest piece of feedback. Review unto others the way that you would want them to review your work.
And I really like something I saw on Twitter. I saw that somebody mentioned having a mentor teach them about peer review and what reviews look like. One caveat or one change I would make to that advice is, rather than you seeking out a mentor that's in close proximity, I would suggest contacting a journal that you want to review for and publish in, and ask them if they have advice on who might be a good mentor to help you learn how to review. And the reason I would go this route is, if you go off and look for your own mentor for reviewing, you may come across a mentor who's not a very good reviewer, and so they're going to teach you things that make you not a very good reviewer. But if you reach out to the journal is going to know who their best reviewers are. I can tell you the best reviewers we have for both of these journals and just list them off pretty fast. And then you can receive that mentorship from somebody who's really good. And from the journal's perspective, if we can reproduce and recreate our really good reviewers in new reviewers, I mean, this is a win-win situation. So if you have interest in the journals I work with and you want to review for them and learn how to review for them, I'm happy to introduce you to some of our better reviewers. And I'm also happy to just work with you myself, because this is one of the most important things we can do for the peer review process.
We all need to start somewhere. And I think ECS is as good a place as any to start. And certainly both Jan and I would support those efforts and look forward to any approaches from early career researchers to join our fabulous reviewing team.